Welcome. In this course, you're getting access to 8 courses all wrapped up in one course. So you're getting 27 hours of content, 174 lectures, and this is really 8 courses in one. So these are 8 courses that I used to sell individually that I'm now rolling up all into one massive super course. These are the 8 icons. So I'm going to briefly take you through these 8 courses, but first let me just tell you briefly who I am. I'm the author of a book called Accelerated Learning for Entrepreneurs. I've got over 28,000 students on Udemy, 45 courses published, over 400 reviews, and I teach about it, mostly accelerated learning, got some productivity and other stuff, courses in here also, 4 different pages of courses. But let's get back to this and what you're getting in this course. This is a complete system for accelerated learning, and it's the most comprehensive system out there on the market, period. First, you start with skill investing, and here's, I'll just briefly show you everything that you're getting. And you can see each of these courses, you're getting 3 to 5 hours of content, and I'm going to take you through step by step what you get in each one. Skill investing. This is one that most people don't talk about. How do you decide which skills to learn and how much time, money, and energy to invest in each skill? People that invest on the stock market spend a lot of time and energy thinking about how to invest, but people who are investing in themselves and investing in their skills spend almost 0 time doing this. So it's a very important first step that a lot of people skip. And here's all the lectures that you're going to get in that course. Next, we go into research. Excuse me. So research, how do you find the highest quality information? You have to be able to find high quality information. It's like a chef. If you don't have good ingredients, you're not going to get a good result. So research, not doing good research and getting old, outdated information or fluffy, not a lot of meat on the bones information, you're going to waste a lot of time in the later stages. Third stage is speed reading. So this isn't just speed reading, actually, because you also learn how to annotate, how to process information, the lies of speed reading, and I get more into that if you want to read the text below this in the course description. Problems and solutions, my new method, and how to evaluate, coming from research also, how to evaluate the people that are creating the information that you're consuming. Next, we get into note-taking. How do you represent information on the page? How do you put it into OneNote or Evernote? How do you take effective notes? This is the most popular course in the entire series, and it's right in the middle. After note-taking, things splinter off into 3 different paths you can go down. That's what these next 3 courses are. First one is memory. One path is you want to memorize the information. And this is where most accelerated learning courses stop. So pay attention here, because it's not just about memorization. It turns out that you really only need to memorize a small portion, a small percentage of the total amount of information you learn. The reason why is, you'll see in a second, a lot of what you're learning is stuff that you just take action on and then you're done with it and you move on to the next thing. So here's all the lectures that you're going to get in taking action. Taking action, I like to give the example of setting up a WordPress website. So you want to set up a website. You don't need to memorize all the steps of how WordPress works and how to set up the website. You come up with an action plan, you implement it, you file that information away in your learning system, which we're going to get to next. And then if you need to set up another website again in the future, you just go grab that information. You don't need to be doing spaced repetitions and mnemonics and memory palaces to learn that information and memorize it. So taking action is another huge piece of accelerated learning most people don't talk about in this space. Finally, there's deliberate practice. This is about how do you design a practice plan to build usable skills. This isn't just static knowledge. It's how do you build useful skills. And this is all based on the most advanced scientific theory on how to build skills called deliberate practice. Kay Anders Ericsson. He's the foremost leader, somebody that I've talked to and interviewed and read all of his academic stuff in order to create this course. Deliberate practice is the number one way to build skills, and this teaches you how to do it. Just memorizing information does not build skills. You have to be able to put it into practice. You learn how to do that here. Finally, learning project organization. This is a real jewel. And the reason why is because you need to be able to store and organize thousands of pages of information so that you can go back to later. One of the key mistakes people make is when they're in the memorization phase, they assume, oh, well, if I have my memory palace, I never have to do spaced repetitions. That's completely wrong. All it means is you don't have to do spaced repetitions as often, but just mnemonics isn't enough. It's not a magic pill. You still need to do spaced repetitions on those mnemonics. And what that means is you have to have that information stored somewhere. So if you forget, you can get the spaced repetition. So what does that mean for you? It means that you need to have a learning project organization system so that you can go back to that thing that you learned 6 months or 2 years ago and get a spaced repetition. How do you find the stuff that you're going to get a spaced repetition on? It needs to be in an organized system. This is something that you won't find in any other accelerated learning course. This is, I would say, the crown jewel of the course, even though it's the last one in the series, because without this, and you can see it in the image right here, everything goes into here, this is the home where your information lives. So again, you're getting all of this in one course. This is the best deal I've ever done. And I'm releasing it on Black Friday, for Black Friday 2016. This is an amazing deal. You're getting 27 hours of content, all 8 courses. You could have spent a small fortune if you paid list price $1,600. Even if you're getting them on sale, you would have had to spend at least $80, and you're getting them right here on sale for a lot less than that. So that's really it. If you're serious about accelerated learning, this is the only thing out there that's going to give you all the pieces of the puzzle. This is everything you need to know to become a complete accelerated learner and have a complete system. And it's really going to transform your life because you're going to realize how much stuff you would have forgotten if you didn't have a system like this. So I'm really excited to put this course collection together, this 8-in-1 collection. And I highly encourage you, if you realize how important learning is, if you realize how important it is to become an accelerated learner, this is the course for you. And so I encourage you to sign up, and I'll see you on the inside.